Yo, 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 Skulls and Bones 444. Um, Sorry I've been away for a little bit. I am not been feeling under the weather right now. But, this message is urgent and I think you're gonna love it and it's fucking hilarious, okay? Make it quick so 'cause I got chicken noodle soup waiting. So I said here, urgent message for everybody in the full moon of Capricorn. And I said, yo, yo, what's up? I hope you guys have been, if you guys have been sluggish, no interest in any of your hobbies and whatnot, or anything like this in speaking, it's because they have sent you the spirit of the sloth. Because they don't want you to talk. They want you to keep your fucking mouth shut. Because a lot of us have already blurted out shit. They know they're going to jail, prison. They owe money, all kinds of shit. Hmm. But yeah, this feeling that you're having, you gotta fight through it. You have to fight through it because if not, the spirit is just gonna linger, and you don't want to do that. Get your ass up, do your laundry, do your hobbies and interests, uh, take stock at work, all that. See, and you've probably been seeing numbers like 311, 411, 222, 1011, 1010, 1111, uh, 1144, 1155, 1234, 1212, and 313, etc. Sorry that I went obnoxious with the numbers, but bear with me. So I said, Dear Collective and Dark Coven, out of all the announcements that I've posted, this is by far the most serious one. I say this because there's a lot of shit going down for the karmics. When I say that shit's going down, I mean these assholes are gonna have to prepare for every storm coming their way, as the divine told the karmics that everything that they're doing would come back to them and it would be 10 times worse. Karmics have no idea about all the tornadoes, Category 5 hurricanes, avalanches, volcanoes, water spouts, and ice storms that are heading their way. In addition to this, it should be known that all of these catastrophes will be coming right after another. So, it's sink or swim, or kill or be killed, motherfuckers. With that being said, your time is up, and there's no running or hiding anymore, especially with Judgment Day finally being here. Furthermore, it should be known that the only reason why the Divine let this black magic go on for so long was because it was a test for both the karmics and the collective. Divine wanted to see just how far the karmics would go in regards to using their magic, but more importantly, the things that they would do to try to kill and sacrifice the divine feminine. Well, let's just say that the karmics were nothing but brutal, ruthless, and relentless. Not to mention how they treated her like she was an animal. Seeing as how the divine knows everything, he already knew what these karmics were going to do. However, these people had the chance to follow along with the crowd or ask the divine feminine if the rumors were true about them, or tell somebody about what was going on. It was that simple. That's all y'all had to do. But no, nobody asked a question. Nobody said a fucking thing, and everybody just goes with the bandwagon. What are we? Fucking kindergartners? In addition to this, all you divine feminines must be open minded when I read this next two paragraphs. I say this because our heart chakras mustn't forget the lessons we've learned about forgiveness, mercy, understanding. compassion and empathy, etc. There's going to be a lot of heart to heart conversations because you've been separated from your masculine for 6 to 10 years. Some of you guys, it's been 12 to 14. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that your partner fucked up, but you must remember that he was under some serious spell work and spiritual and psychological warfare, just like you were. But you were aware of it. He wasn't. However, the bullshit of the spell work is over because the divine archangels believe that you learned your lessons and now it's time to come into reunion. Forgive your divine masculine for fucking up because he participated in some of the black magic in the beginning because he was bribed, lied to, and manipulated by many friends. Okay? Many friends that he thought he could trust. But also kind of popular too. So what do I do? Do I follow along with my good friends? Or do I not believe in the rumors about the divine feminine? What do I do? Stuck between a hard place, a rock and a hard place. So he took on the bribe, unfortunately. And there was a lot of money involved, yo. A lot of money involved in this shit. So, hell, he could have even had sex with another girl right after y'all split up out of spite and for money. Because, guys, there's been so much fucking money involved with all this bribery, fuckery, trickery. It's retarded. 7-Eleven on the timer. So, yeah. Yeah, they did it just out of spite. Okay. And yeah, believe it or not, it did break his own heart to do that. But to make him feel like a man and the money involved, he did it. Okay. And because it's been eating at his conscience and he can't take the silence between you two anymore, he's scared of what your reaction might be. But you got this, divine feminine. Okay. Y'all need to have your heart to heart conversation. Whatever brutal details that come out, you can't be pissed off because they've had you under spell work too, and there's just been so much mierda going on between people that it's like, what's true and what ain't anymore. And it's all because of the karmic and his bitch ass. 818 on the timer. Let's see. Hmm. Yep, I said no one's perfect. Apologize. You know, if you guys have, if y'all have been through all of this shit, y'all can get through anything. You've lost it all already, guys. Anything tangible, you've lost it. You could have even lost your favorite animals. You could have, maybe you lost one of your favorite loved ones. If you could handle all of that shit, then you can handle what the divine masculine has to tell you. Let's see. Yeah, this type of love is very rare. Most people don't get to experience it. It's beautiful. The next part I'm going to talk about pertains to the divine feminine. So listen carefully, ladies. Okay? You have to understand that because of the heavy, nasty spell work that's been casted on them by several people, without a doubt, this type of magic can make people completely cuckoo out of their normal. Sometimes it can lead to full possession. Here's the crazy thing though, I don't sense any possession with the chosen ones, but I sense a lot of possession on the other side. That's because they used and abused their powers with magic and they didn't know when to fucking stop. And you know what? They kept going and going and going so bad to the point where they ruined your engagement. Believe it or not, guys, your divine masculine was like that fucking close to ask you to marry him. But because of little rumors and lies, well, excuse me, not little, big rumors and lies, with a lot of money and bribery, ruined everything. The next part tells you that listen carefully because yes, heavy nasty spell work, got that. Talked about full blown exorcisms and how you lost your engagement, but when your masculine comes back, there's gonna be an engagement. Things are gonna happen fast, like I said before. When you see 1234, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, it's gonna happen fast. They were fucking around with enemies like let's see, Judah, Ahab, Athaliah, Jezebel, Judas, Promethean, and Leviathan. etc. Okay, well, based on the information, the divine took notes and what the karmics were doing. Identity theft, stolen credit cards, shopping sprees with counterfeit money, tax fraud, money laundering in different countries all over the world, paying practitioners for spell work, womb magic so that the divine feminine would have a hard time getting pregnant or carrying the baby to full term, not being able to have a baby at all, beauty and body magic. The beauty magic was meant to make the divine feminine age prematurely, and the body magic was meant to make her weight constantly fluctuate, regardless of how much she exercised and watched her diet and try to get the divine feminine to die from a heart attack, etc. Had they been successful, not only would it mean that they had won the spiritual and psychological warfare, they could finally sacrifice her to the devil. But if they couldn't kill her, then the divine masculine was next. And the scariest part of it all, guys, was that the Dark Coven had already planned out the funeral. Okay, the funeral and the casket for the divine feminine. Can you believe that shit? Before, if they had planned this so far ahead, okay, let's pick out the casket and the florist for, the bouquets and shit we're gonna throw around the casket after we kill her and after we sacrifice her blood and shit. That's disgusting and sickening. Oh my god, you go that fucking far? Y'all need to get your shit checked out. You need to get your motherfucking minds checked out. Oh? Hmm. Yeah. It says they would have taken care of everything because funeral expenses are no joke. If you've ever been to a funeral or had to plan one, they're fucking expensive as shit. And the fancier the casket, the more money it takes. I've had a lot of people die in my family from the past, so I know. I know. And y'all thought what you were gonna help the parents. They're paying for everything, so all they could do is go ahead and grieve. Go grieve, and we'll take care of this. Don't worry about it. Okay. No. Fuck you. Your kid was killed. That's what. And then also, you sent demonic entities. monitoring spirits to watch and follow the divine feminine everywhere. And she did feel some entities crawl into bed with her, just like the roommate felt it too. The roommate felt shit. They have some gifts. Okay, and then also the feminine started getting really sick out of nowhere. Could not explain these ailments. I mean, go to several doctors and get a second checkup, a third, second opinion, all this shit. No doctor could figure out what the fuck was going on. Well, because of that, and took so many work days off, that we got fired. Got fired, okay, and become homeless. And then had to couch surf until they found someplace else to go. And let's see the next one here. This isn't really the divine feminine's part. This is for other women. For some women, they try to get pregnant, but if they were around the cult, okay, they had a very hard time getting pregnant or carrying it to full term, having a lot of miscarriages, okay, and they would t- they would take these babies and sacrifice them. Yeah, like I'm talking like taking the body, first using the body, take the blood out, sacrifice the blood, drink it, whatever, and then throw the bitch over the damn bridge and pretend like nothing happened, and then, would call the cops, a crooked cop, later on to find the child and write false police reports about the kid and how they died. Can you believe that shit? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I, then, how do I say? For the women who, if their kids did live and survive, their kids would die of SIDS, okay? Sudden infant death syndrome. There's no explanation for that one either. It's basically within 2 to 3 months, a baby stops breathing. 1818 on the timer. Baby stops breathing within 2 to 3 months, and that's it. They're dead. There is no rhyme or reasoning to it. Doctors can't explain it, but the baby is gone. So some of my friends that were involved were people that I at least expected. Yeah, some of my childhood friends were involved, and I know it was for the money. Money is a very money isn't evil in the sense of puts food on the table. You gotta pay your bills, all that shit. But the greedier you get, you turn into a motherfucking asshole. And you treat other people like little fucking minions. It's ridiculous. So here we go. I will say the first names of these people. Keep the last names anonymous, like I've been doing that. So here we go. Maria and her boyfriend Brian. Cassandra and her husband Nigel. Candace and her husband. I can't remember her first name right now, but I know that he went to military. See, a man that worked for, there was an actual guy that worked for my family. Her name is Marcus. Okay. You have Magali, Amy, Natalie, and her husband Thomas, and this weird ass lady named Letitia. She had she gave me a phone call asking me how to do a love spell. Said absolutely not. The bitch sounded crazy, and you're gonna call me asking me how to do a spell? How the fuck do you know me? How the hell do you know me? You know me because you've been following me around and stalking me, bitch. If I had evidence of that shit, you goddamn right I would file and press charges. Oh, and then going back to the topic of my friends, I wouldn't doubt if they had something to do with all of this mess. And I firmly believe that these dark witches work together to make my life miserable in every way, especially with my money and my love life. Okay? Karmics also tried to get the divine feminine into an accident, messed with her car, okay, messed with the car in the middle of the night, stalked her by driving by the house in the middle of the night, kept seeing some white car, a Toyota or some shit, drive by my damn street, and yeah, like I said, kept sending demonic entities, monitoring spirits, okay? And because of all of this, well, they came in shit because the karmic masculine gave them orders to do that, to watch every fucking move that I made, and to watch every fucking move that the karmic masculine made. They do not want us to be together at all, but guess what? It's not your choice. It is not your fucking choice, so get over it. And now all this shit, total violation of privacy. And some of you guys totally got a kick out of it from boredom or entertainment. Okay. Another big ass rumor. This is the biggest rumor of them all, besides me being a dark witch. The next rumor is people are now accusing me of being a fraud. This dark coven thinks that I'm getting my information from an outside source. I laugh at that because your theory couldn't be farther from the truth. If that was the truth, then why in the hell you guys giving me and other tarot readers such a hard time? Because I mean, every tarot reader is damn near saying the same shit. Okay? Then we would all be frauds. It makes no sense. And we've all been having issues, technical issues, because guess what? Y'all don't want us to speak. That's what the fuck that's about. I'm not the only tarot reader that's had issues with them. Okay? Let's see. Well, yeah. And if I was a fraud, then how in the hell would I know? How could I sense that platonic masculine? I knew that there was something dark and dirty hidden in his closet, but I never knew what exactly it was because I never went in there and saw it because that's private. That's private shit. But I did find out that what's in there is his altar and a whole bunch of water bottles full of urine in it because he's too lazy to get his ass up from playing video games to go and actually use the bathroom, so he pees in water bottles. and it's all in a closet. And then I saw the altar, and I'm like, that's disgusting. You can't take fucking, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes to go to the bathroom. That's gross. Okay, and then comic masculine is spreading rumors about me being an alcoholic and drug addict. How is that possible when I'm a homebody? And you wanted to put me in isolation, away from people, having no friends and shit, and no money, being completely broke. Then please explain to me how the fuck am I gonna have money to pay to go into a bar or to pay for an alcohol bottle? Wake up. Make it make sense, Karen. Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, when I was younger in my 20s, I drank like other people and I explored with shit like other people, but there comes a time and a place where you grow the fuck up. That's what I did. You haven't. You drink to the point where you puke sometimes red, like red blood, or what's it called? Other than stomach bile, you actually do puke up red blood, which means your ass needs to stop drinking and go to the fucking hospital because if you're drinking that much and puking that much, enough's enough with the fireball and the vodka and the whatever, and take your ass to the hospital. And not just for yourself, for your family. But I guess you are too selfish for that. Let's see here. Mhm. Do spells constantly. You were doing love spells all the time to try to make me fall in love with you, and it was never gonna happen because I was never in love with you. I'm sorry that hurts your feelings, but it's the truth. I was never in love with you, never have been, never will be. I think that by now, everybody knows who I really love. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, and you had one time you had explosive diarrhea at work. Got it all over your pants, and your coworker had to help you clean it up. And then when I saw you, um, I definitely forced him to take another shower because the first one was half-assed, and I was not gonna fucking touch you, cuddle you. No, without a second shower. That's disgusting. Okay, and he likes porn that involves female torture because he hates women and believes that they deserve to die in the most gruesome ways possible, thus making them suffer and scream to their lives their whole time until they take their last breath. Loves medieval style of torture and thinks about what it would be to live in a place where he would have privacy so that he could mimic and do the same shit of torturing women and then dispose their bodies in rivers and lakes as if they were nothing but animals. If he had his way, then he would be the equivalent to Elizabeth Bathory. And if you don't know who that is, go look it up on the History Channel. Seriously, go ahead and look that up. It'll make a lot of sense. He loves snuff porn, which is pornography where the victim has no idea that they're going to be killed at the end. They just think that they're playing a role in an adult film, fantasizes about young girls between the ages of 9 to 12, and has gone to Asia once or twice because it's not uncommon for Asia to have brothels where customers can pick whatever age they like and not get into trouble with it. So I believe the karmic masculine had sex with a 9-year old and then with a 12-year-old, okay? And loved every fucking bit of it. And he wished that this kind of prostitution was legal here. That's what he likes. Well, when he can no longer satisfy his cravings for child pornography, he has to order films from different countries via the dark web. He fantasizes about having sex with one of his sisters, probably the younger one. So there's incest going on here, guys. 3113 on the timer. There's incest going on here. And so the karmic masculine and incest with his child, perhaps his other siblings he could have gotten, his younger sister pregnant. If he ever got his younger sister pregnant, that's probably the one and only time that there was an abortion. But any other time, he makes the girl give birth, whether she likes it or not. It's his way or the motherfucking highway. But with his sister, it was, oh shit, we don't want to get caught. Get rid of it. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, like I said, he's because if you guys have ever left your kid in his child care, he's touched your child before, and if anybody let you babysit their kids, he's touched them inappropriately, and he's had to bribe the kids to keep their mouths shut and not tell the parents what was going on. He believes that women should be servants, a man's servant. People ran out of, hear this one. People ran him out of his home state in New Jersey, along with a band that were in because people found out that he was fucking around with minors. 24-year-old man that was fucking with a 14-year-old girl, and then a 26-year-old man fucking around with a 16-year-old girl. Ooh, bravo. You went up by 2 ages. But people found out about that and they kicked him out of the band, and people kicked him out of the state of New Jersey. Let's see here. If these people were to ever see him again, he's got to be quiet. He's got to be quiet on the down low, not mention anything about taking a trip to his hometown because they probably beat the fucking shit out of him. Let's see here. There's just literally no one likes you in your state because all you do is cause trouble for everyone. And it's out of pure mental entertainment and just just mental entertainment, and you're mentally sick. It's entertainment, it's torture. You have a hatred towards women, uh, and you believe in killing children for sacrifices and helping plan along a funeral. You need to get to the hospital ASAP, get to the mental ward, and get your brain checked out. Just like in Fern Gully, that movie Fern Gully, And the little bat named Batty Coda, which was played by Robin Williams, he said, I need a checkup from the neck up. That's you. You need a checkup from the neck up, buddy. Okay, the next thing, issues with ejaculating now. All right. And you took a secret trip, okay, to a country. Not sure which country it is, but you did it to pay a practitioner to do a love spell on the divine feminine and to get rid of the karmic feminine. But the karmic feminine never found out until later. And when she found out later, woohoo, buddy. Karma was a bitch. The domestic violence was out of this world. Karmic masculine and karmic feminine had child services called on them by either their next door neighbor or from one of the ex-coven members because they knew that it was wrong and fucked up. Hmm. At some point, the coven ended up sacrificing a child that it sensed. Here's the thing: when they sacrificed that child, it was before they had called child services. But when they did sacrifice this kid, they sensed that it was a child. Oh, excuse me, yeah, a child, but I think it was a girl. I think that child was a girl, okay, and it would drink her blood, offer it, and let her go, okay? Crooked cop would get involved, write the fake police report, and that was it. It was hush hush. That was all. Karmic masculine and karmic feminine, they're now homeless because they used all their money on spell work. Because let's not forget this. The karmic masculine was willing to do whatever it takes to win at all costs, even if it meant going homeless himself. But he's so arrogant and thinks he knows it all, and would never in a million years think that he would lose his own game. Seriously, to think that he would lose at his own game, fucking delusional. He would have thought and thinks that all women are stupid. I This is a weird mentality. I don't know if he grew up thinking that way or if he got it himself. I don't know. But it is what it is. The whole point is, though, the fucker needs help. See, be so arrogant. He thinks he's a know it all. Lost at his own game. Because not only was it spiritual warfare, y'all, it was a game of psychological warfare. Because he's a sociopath. Okay? And he's mad, the divine feminine, because he thought that she couldn't keep up. Well, guess what? Every dog has its day. And not only could she keep up, but she whooped your fucking ass. So, the last thing here, the divine feminine was never killed or sacrificed. So the joke's on the karmics, especially the biggest bully of them all, the karmic idiot. The karmic masculine idiot. Let's say that again. The karmic masculine. Karmic masculine idiot. Karmic masculine idiot who can't get off unless he's with a child. You're a sick fuck. Goodbye, y'all. Ooh, 40 on the timer. Confirmation.